What's going down, y'all? Good morning. It's Monday, new week, new opportunity to create something. Every day is that. But today while I was working out, I was sitting there thinking about all these different problems, all these different things I'm dealing with in my life, and, doing the whole dance, just sitting there working them and like going back and forth and being like, man, how am I going to solve this? And how am I going to do that? And how am I going to do that? And this and that and that and this. And, I just took a second. Hey, good morning, Megan. I just took a second to be like, you know what? And in fact, you should probably do this with me. Just think about all the problems you got, all the different stresses and pressures and things that are on the table. Think about all of them and just visualize all of them and see all the emotional tension that you have on these things. Like, these are the problems. Hey, good morning, Joe. Thanks for joining me, y'all. Good morning. And you've got these problems, right? Like, they're right here, and you're sitting here stressing about them, and you're thinking about them, and you're like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Oh my gosh, right? And I just want you to take them and just see all the emotional gravity you're adding to these problems, right? All the like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? All the panicky stuff and the worry stuff, and just remove it. Just remove it. The truth is, if you're watching me, if you're here on this planet for long, like more than 10 minutes, you've done all this before. Like, you've had these issues in your life where it's like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Oh no. And it works out. You're still here. It works out. You just got to keep moving. And I'm a Christian. If you trust in God, then you really have no excuse. But otherwise, just think about the fact that, like, you've done it before. You've been doing it. You've been doing it since you've been here, and you can do it. See, when I start looking at problems in my life, what helps me relieve the tension is understanding that, one, what hasn't killed me makes me stronger, and I'm still here, right? But two, this is just an equation. I start looking at things from a non-emotional standpoint, which adds less gravity to them. Like, I'm looking at 1 + 1 = 2 on a paper, but it's more complicated. It's like, all right, this is a math equation. The way I feel about it isn't necessarily going to really get me to get to the answer any quicker. Like, my emotions are here for me to leverage and activate in order to drive my actions effectively, but not to help me think effectively. In fact, scientifically, and like in the study of psychology, it's literally a scientific fact that you are not as smart if you are angry or sad or any of these emotions. They pull the blood back into your, like, how shall I say, instinctive part of your brain. So you're going into your TY axis and you're getting ready for fight and flight and all this other crazy stuff. You're literally not as smart. Your blood's like going to your limbs so you can like defend yourself or like run as fast as you can. So drop the emotional gravity you're at into whatever situation that you got going on in your life. Sorry, I'm all sweaty. I just left the gym. And look at it as an equation. Calm down. Know that you've done this before. And step into it the best you can. And the truth is, sometimes you'll win, sometimes you'll learn. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. And so on and so forth. And we keep going until, boom, you run out of time. And the only thing that matters, and I hate saying this because I didn't believe in it when I was a kid, but really the only thing that really matters is that you do your stinking best. You do the best you can with what you have. So when you look in the mirror, you respect yourself. And when you lay your head down on your pillow, not anyone else, you respect yourself. You lay your head down on your pillow at night, you know you did the best you can, and you sleep well. For as long as you can sleep. Then you get up and you hit it hard again. That's the game, man. That's what's on my mind today. Whatever problem you got that you're dealing with, take all the emotional back chatter out of it, the story you're telling yourself about it out of it, and just look at it as an equation, because that's really truly all it is. An equation that requires the correct composition of actions in order to get you the result you want. And if you make it and you get what you want, awesome. If you don't, learn, and it won't be a loss. Love y'all. Good morning, George. Good morning, Chris. Always good to see you, Megan, Emil. Good morning. I'll see y'all soon. And anyone else who joins or leaves a comment, boom. Love y'all. See you tomorrow.